What's up, YouTube? Cell phone truck here. And I'm standing outside my house in the driveway, as you can tell by the pavement. And well, I'm gonna do an overview of the car ever since I got back. Like I said, back in Georgia, it's a 1998 Honda Civic with EX with a 5-speed manual. And well, ever since I got back, we did a few things. Well, for all of you in Georgia, for like registration, you actually put them on the plates, but since I live in New York State, you actually had to put them on the window, like on my dad's car. And actually, let me go over here, my mom's car, like that. So other than that, like everything else is normal, but we can't put the front plate on because, well, obviously we don't have bolts, but I mean, well, like screws. Like, well, this one's hard to get up. You actually just pop this one out like so. Let me go ahead and do it. So what they really are is just hard plastic tabs that go into the holes where you would put the screws, like so. The thing looks pretty much like this. And I actually have my keys here. Yeah. I actually got two of them. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. So, yeah. I'll go and do an overview of it. And, well, I got these on here. Well, like, this one is pretty cool. If you lived in your heart, you'd be home by now. Okay, and now this one here, I like most, because this one like most sense, like it's true. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to read it, if you want. And then, of course, I got Valley Cats, one of the best minor league teams in the Albany region. Well, and actually the state. I actually have one of them over here. Like I said, pause this and read it for yourself if you want. And I actually got some more. And then, there was actually a bumper sticker down here that said, "The earth is my church, the body is my altar." It said that, but since I had a fear about removing it and scratching it up, I actually had one of these when I went to DC last month, and I decided to put it over. It's a Gallaudet University one. And actually, the top part is sign language for Gallaudet, and the lower part is sign language for university. So, if you don't want to learn sign language to say that, it's actually a good start. I actually have a license plate frame too. And actually back here, well, the license plate is actually covered since I actually put the New York one on. I actually got the it's not easy to see, but it says estimated, well, EST.1864. So that's when the company established in 1864. So that's when it was found, the company, the college. So yeah, I also have a sunroof too. That's staying with like all EX miles, unless it was an option. If it was an option, then this came with it. And I know the sunroof visor is actually an option, and this car actually has it. So let me go ahead and pop this open. I actually don't have the keyless entry. Or actually, to put it simply, the remote. Well, if the car had one. And actually, well, having to do with the doors, the front passenger door, that one there, runs on its own system. So, like, say you unlock the car, like I'll do right now, hold doors, that one will not go up, so I would have to do that on my own. And then, and actually I got this thing. It came with the car. It's actually my uncle's, and I guess he let us keep it. I got a figurine of Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. It's actually I'm actually gonna leave that there just to be cool. It actually says right here, acceptance is the key to happiness. That's true. And actually for this one here, and YouTubers and YouTuber iBotRock811, this one will be you. Ruby's Bat Mitzvah, April 11th of 2015. XOXO. So that's actually my second cousin's sister, Ruby. So yeah, so that YouTuber iBotRock811, that's his sister. So there used to be a GPS mount here. So if I get like a wireless charger for the car, they would like mount on the window or dash. I'll put it there. And actually, this is actually pretty cool. That's actually a real quartz crystal. That's true, right there. It's quartz. Or I think, yeah. So yeah. And actually, this is not like newer cars with the horn like you would go like that. It actually has buttons like this. Both of them work. And then here's the gearbox, well, the transmission. First, second, third, fourth, and then fifth, and then finally reverse. And then of course you got couplers here. And then a console for the e-brake. You actually got a tray back there too. Not easy to see though, since like I said, it's dark out. It's about 9 in the evening. And it's still got the same radio that I showed you guys. And still, it doesn't work. My dad took it to a Best Buy. And the worker that was there bench tested it and said that the thing was like 1,000,000 years old. That's actually sarcasm, saying that it's dead. So we might get another radio from Crutchfield. That's actually a radio manufacturer. So yeah, you can check them out at crutchfield.com. So you can get your own if you want. And then of course you got your climate control. It's like the old-fashioned style. Temperature, fan speed, recirculate air, AC, and then your zones. So yeah. And then of course you got your gauge pod. Actually, hang on. Let me find the door stop. Yeah, the door is actually still open, but I'm pressing on the door thing. You actually see that on a lot of older cars, or a lot on the newer Toyotas, or Scions or Lexuses. I guess Lexus, but I'm not sure. And then you got your rate of defroster right there, your hazards, and then of course your tack, speedo, fuel, and temperature gauge. And actually, this thing actually has cruise control. That's the on and off switch right there if you see it. And the buttons to control the speed are right there. Okay, let me go ahead and fire it. Let me go ahead and turn the power on. But I'm not going to start it because, well, there's some with the crankshaft leveling sensor, I think is what you call it. So we're going to take it to our garage soon and get it fixed. And to get like the radio fixed. So actually not the radio, well maybe the radio, actually we might do the radio ourselves, but we'll actually fix this because, well, the power is on, but when we try to get the radio to work, my uncle or my dad, whoever it was, somehow knocked the connector that powers the climate control. So basically when we drove back, we basically drove all redneck style with the windows down, including the sunroof. Man, I was blazing hot. And actually the sunroof controls are actually not right there where the light is. And actually there's a ladybug right there. It's actually a decor, not a real one. The sunroof controls are, and they don't light up, they're like somewhere around there, like it's not easy to see. Hang on, let me. How would I do this? Hang on. I actually have a light. There. The sunroof control is right there, and then your mirror. Let me go ahead and open the sunroof. The one on the top is closing, then the middle is, if you can see it easily, let me focus it. It's not easy. I'm holding it with one hand. It goes to ventilation, and then it open on the bottom. Let me go ahead and open it. Yeah. And then you light back here on, and the door and off. And actually, this one is not controlled by the door. It's actually a switch there. There. Let me go ahead and turn it back on so you can see better. And then, of course, you got your ABS down there. That's the check engine light right there. That's yellow. Like low oil or high pressure oil. Battery. Brake. Your seatbelt indicator, and then the indicators like down there, and actually with the headlights on, high beam is like right there. There's another one back there, two more, but I can't tell what they are. And then it's not easy to see, but let me go ahead and get the light. That one down there, that's the that's actually the cruise control light there. And right there's the ABS, the right indicator or the right turn signal, and then the light up there, and more other there. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And actually, he's gone like all. Actually, my uncle's gone all crazy with the hood release. It's actually like a ring or something, and then your fuel cap release and trunk release there, and a lock right there. You use the key to do it. So then also your trip meter, and then your odometer right down there. It's got 192,949 miles. It had 191,849 when we got to Atlanta. And actually, you might not believe me here, but the trip meter actually is at 1,100 miles, or 1,100. So yeah, since it's not a 5-digit, if it was, then one would be over there to the left. It's not, and actually in the speedometer, you might not believe me here, but like before, this is for you, Booger Bear. Since you live up in Canada, the kilometers per hour digits are actually in the center. They're actually not easy to see. I wonder if it will help if I like that. No. It's not gonna work. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. That is the kilometers per hour. So, on our way back, we were doing like around 75 or 80 miles an hour. That's somewhere from like 120 to 130 kilometers per hour. So, Booger Bear, now you know how fast we were going, since your country doesn't use miles per hour like we do. So, now you know. Oh wait, yeah. That's what I was talking about earlier. Cup holders are right there. Now, I'll go ahead and stop the video. And actually, you know what? If no. I was thinking about maybe running the engine for a little bit, but my parents are home, and if they heard the car start, my dad would probably be a little mad at me for, like, starting it. So, I'm probably not going to start it. And actually, I can't lock it with the switch because, well, I do it, it doesn't go down, and I push on it, it still doesn't go down. So, I always have to use the freaking key. Oh, and I also forgot to mention the antenna's right there too. Oh, and yeah, back here, I also forgot to mention, I also added the U.S. Army sticker. It says GoArmy.com, and then the U.S. Army symbol right there. It's like a pixelated camo, like. And then I also got a heart right there. Well, I think it's to symbolize like love and whatnot. But sometimes I would sometimes think of it as like this the symbol to legalize same-sex marriage or gay marriage for all you gays watching this. So I sometimes think of it as that. So if you there are any gays watching this, just let you know I was supporting you guys, so you can be happy and whatnot. And actually, well, it's not easy to see it, but the headlight is actually fogged up. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that whenever I get a headlight clean kit. And I also have a different grill, like I mentioned. And that pretty much covers it up. So that wraps up our video. Hope to comment, subscribe below. And as always, say it with me. Peace out! I mean, actually, no. Peace out!